Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This song is so great. Welcome to Super Late. What happened, Bijan?
I was gonna say, we're live, right?
Okay, yeah. Now we're actually live. Really quickly, before I do the intros for the show, since cancel Discord is trending, let's get cancel OBS trending because this is like the 5th time OBS just decides to shit on us. So just want to put that out there. But welcome to Super Late at 368. I'm your host, Gabe, Olivero, and with me are my two amazing co-hosts, my friends, my family. We got the first up real quick. We got the amazing, dreaded writer, Bijan Stevens from The Verge. You want to pull him in?
Hello, welcome.
And
sorry, I was looking at chat.
I was like, okay.
Hi, chat.
And then we have the sensation, the verified Narz.
Wow, why is Bijan's
Always.
Verified too, dude? Like,
Yeah,
why,
but
why
like
do we have to go back to this?
You're the verified Narz. Like that's
No,
like
I'm
different.
just Narz.
You have
I'm the
4
soon to
letters
be
in your name.
VTuber Narz. How about that?
Why not like Fortnite BTS skin Narz? You know what I mean?
Oh my
Like,
god, yeah, because I did get the emo. How about that?
You got an
we
email?
gotta find something. We gotta do something for Narz. Narz needs a thing.
I need a thing. It can't be verified.
It can't just be verified. Yeah, that's
just
the point.
What you guys been up to?
Me?
Yeah. Usually Bijan, we ask each other what we're doing, but now there's like a 3-person
Right.
dynamic here.
That's true. I've been busy. I've been working mostly, just like all day, every day. I need a
grind.
vacation. Yeah.
Didn't you just
I'm
have a
sorry.
vacation?
Yeah, but it was like I spent a month working like late nights, and then I took a week off.
The
It's like
graveyard
not
shift.
the same. It's not the same thing. You know what I mean? It's like they're not equivalent states of exchange. There's a whole thing about entropy and chemistry that I don't explain. But anyway, Narz, how have you been?
So I'm in the process of being a VTuber. I am super excited about that. I've been looking up like all the programs and stuff like that to make that happen, as well as like tutorials. So yeah, there's a different path in my future.
Are we gonna have VTuber
Harlow-
Narz on the air?
We should. Oh shit, the
You gotta
VTuber
pay me extra
episode.
money for that.
Yo, all of us get VTubers?
Yo, that would be hard as fuck.
That would
the only
be
show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Dude,
Am I
Also,
starting
down.
something? Am I
Yeah,
starting
I think
something?
you
You
are.
are.
You're trending right now.
Can I go ahead and say Harlow Burn coming in here just with some fire in the chat? What's a break when you're on your laptop 12/7 anyway?
There you go.
Fuck, man.
We have a special guest today. Amazing voice actress coming up later on. It's the Friskk.
The Friskk.
The
Okay.
Friskk, the voice of God. She's got a fucking great voice. Besides that, we did have some news that happened this past week. So Narz, since this is now, you are now the news.
I know. Welcome, guys. I am the news lady now, or news sir, I guess you can say. But not too much happened this week, but we'll go over kind of like pop culture highest hits, I guess you can say. We'll call it the hits. I'm your girl with the hits. Let's do it. So when it comes to games, No Man's Sky got a big, huge update. Their 3.0 update was dropped today. The entire universe has changed. So Bijan, Gabe, what are your thoughts about No Man's Sky now with the update?
I have to say, every time I hear No Man's Sky news, I'm always just like, God, remember when everyone thought that game was dog shit? Because like there was a whole point, like there was whenever the game launched, like I guess the marketing materials made it seem like it was going to be like infinite, which it is, but also like interesting, the whole infinity time that you could be in it. And it's only like now, like a couple of years later, that it's really come into its own. So I'm really excited. I don't know, all of the updates I like actually keep up with, even though I don't really play the game.
Yeah, like with No Man's Sky, I have an interesting history with because when the game came out, I had got the game about a week or two early, and I started streaming it on YouTube Gaming when no one used YouTube Gaming, and that kind of went like mini viral in YouTube Gaming, and like 8 million minutes watched was spent on my YouTube channel in like 2 days. Like a fucking 10-year-old was born just from like the 1 or 2 streams I did, and it was infinitely garbage at the time, but it's definitely nice. Every update, they always introduce something cool. Everything is always free too, which is amazing, and I think that more people should give it a shot because it is like a beautiful thing to see when a developer is like, no, we're not going to give up on the game because we did not deliver on what we promised, and we're just going to keep making it better and better and better every time. And I think not enough companies do that.
Have you heard of the oatmeal problem, which is like this has been
Fuck
like,
no, I have no oatmeal problem.
Hey, hold on. So basically, I'm typing it in just to make sure I'm not incorrect. But so basically, it's a theory about procedural game generation, which is and it came about because of No Man's Sky. So here's a quote from this blog post. much of the discussion has focused around what Kate Compton has called the problem of procedural oatmeal, i.e., it is very easy to pour 10,000 bowls of plain oatmeal with each oat being in a different position and each bowl essentially unique, but it is very hard to make these differences matter to an audience and be perceived as truly different in any memorable or thought-provoking way. Which makes total sense, right? Like, that was the whole thing about No Man's Sky. It was always just like, yeah, you can go anywhere, but everything's the same. Like, it's like 10,000 bowls of oatmeal. So I'm really glad they've figured out a way to, like, add some raspberries and shit.
Raspberries? It's not oatmeal if it has raspberries in it. Oh, wait, we're talking about oatmeal, not oatmeal cookies. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I'm talking about, you've eaten oatmeal, right?
Yes, but I thought you were talking about oatmeal cookies.
Okay, I'm just saying. I just want to point out, oatmeal comes in bowls. I don't know.
Besides space oatmeal, what else we got, Narz?
All right, so but I just wanted to ask, are you guys gonna be playing it when it comes back?
I'll check it out for a couple hours. Usually jump in every update. Usually the game is too overwhelming to get into whenever you come back to it, that it's just like that's like the big downfall for the game is you get in, you're like, it's just too much to learn, I don't want to deal with it, so let me do something else. Like, that's always my reaction coming back to the game, usually every update.
I feel like considering that you had so many views, you might as well. And just
it's funny. I have people to this day who come randomly into like my YouTube channel when I post a dumb video of me yelling about some anime thing, and they're like, "Yo, dude, I remember we did that No Man's Sky video. That was crazy." Because Sony,
Gabe, why aren't you? Capitalize on your fans, bro.
Seriously, dude.
Like, Sony at the time, and I forgot to bring this up in the original story, and I don't want to spend too long on this, but Sony had to manually claim all my videos to get them taken down. So there was someone like writing shit to say, take this guy's video down, and I had to do like secret streams. Like, I had to make it unlisted and all that just to make it happen. And like, people were in there like, yo, this is kind of cool. We're the only ones in it, man. Like, this is kind of, it was like a little cult was forming around this fucking game, this stream. But yeah, no. See what I was when I played.
You know what? Fuck it, it's garbage. Anyways, moving on. Among Us 2 has been canceled by InnerSloth. They said that they're going to focus on Among Us 1. What are your thoughts about that? Do you guys think that was a bold move, a bad move, a good mood?
Good. The game.
It also.
Go ahead.
Go on. No, go ahead.
No, so like Among Us, was the big thing that came out of nowhere. No one expected. The game's about 2-3 years old, right? I've played it a lot. I know Zune is a big addict for Among Us. Let's say No Man's Sky. And I like the game. The first one only has 3 maps, and it gets I feel it gets run down after a certain point. That you're just like, wow, I've done these maps over and over again. It's the same quest. It's the same setup. They got to add more flavor to it. So why spend so much more money to build a whole other game? Just add more maps and new modes, because the first one works perfectly fine. Like, there's no reason to build a whole new one.
So my thing is, like, they must not have gotten that far in the sequel. That's like, like, I don't think you're wrong, and I think that is the right decision. But it is funny because it's like, okay, but if you were all the way nearly done with this game, you wouldn't be able to necessarily merge those code bases.
Yeah, like, we're just gonna throw that out.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think it's good. I think actually it's sort of a rare move from a developer. Like, I feel like we don't really see games get that kind of long-lasting support. Although later in our next headline, I think we'll get to that. But like, I don't know. It's like this game has a new life on social media. And on Twitch, which is really interesting because, again, like, it shows the power of like streaming and streamers, right? Like, streaming can be like, hey, this game actually kind of rips, and so everyone starts playing it, and like it gets a new fan base, and it happened with Fall Guys, it happened with Hades. Now Hades is the new game that's like was actually trending above Fall Guys.
What's
today.
this? What's Hades?
Hades is it's a roguelike. It's a roguelite. Procedurally generated game from Supergiant, which made Bastion and a bunch of other cool games. But this is like it's like dungeon crawling, but you're the son of Hades. And the story like is linear, and so it changes, like it like adds to the story every time you do a run. It's really beautiful and really well done.
That's interesting. Just the fact that it's adding new layers to the story every time you do it.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and it's like finally somebody figured out how to make roguelikes interesting. Like, it's linearity. I'm quoting a tweet basically, but you get the idea. But I mean, but it makes a lot of sense, right? And I think that like Twitch is actually incredibly powerful in game marketing, and I think we're still sort of in the early days of like having streamers market things. See Valorant, for example, like that was the biggest. I wrote a piece about this actually like a couple days ago, but Valorant was the biggest launch on Twitch in 2020.
Yeah.
Fall Guys was number 2. Fall Guys beat out Animal Crossing.
That's crazy.
In terms of hours watched, because it was just a massive thing that everyone was into and still is into.
I think it also has a lot to do with the integration with Twitch drops, where people can sign up to be a streamer. It could be affiliate or a partner that could be a part of this drop program. And then if people watch your stream, people can earn like keys to these games. And I feel like that's a great concept because A, it puts the power into the streamer, and B, people can watch to get free games, and that's great marketing. I think that was like well done for Valorant. They didn't even have to like do any sort of like marketing. They just needed people to play the game.
Well,
Like
I
Tim
don't know,
the
because
Tatman.
like Riot's been spending mad money on doing like YouTube apps for Valorant. Like it's
I haven't seen the YouTube ads.
You haven't? I see them shits like every day.
Well, it's
I
because you're in the
never
target
see it.
demographic, Gabe.
But I have the game. That's the thing. It's like, why are you wasting an ad dollar on me? I've played it. I'm not getting back on it. I'm playing League now. I'm done.
But it is
Maybe
very
they
funny,
know.
though,
Maybe they
'cause,
know that you're not going back.
I think that half of this is like also we found sort of the hollowness of advertising on Twitch and with streamers, because like Valorant is not in the same place it was at the top of the Twitch directory when it launched. It's like it's kind of done. I mean, it was interesting because it was always sort of a hardcore game, like it was like CS:GO but Overwatch, but like for people who really liked like
it's more of a casual hardcore game, because like it's not as aggressive as a CS:GO, but it's not as technically intensive as like an Overwatch.
Right.
So it's it's in the middle, which may work against it, but I think once it has an established esports scene, which is what Overwatch has, what CS:GO has, that's when you'll actually get viewers. That's when you'll actually get a real player base, because usually people. That's what's really great for a game is having that audience and that scene. And as we've seen with all these games like League of Legends, Overwatch, CS:GO, etc.
Yeah, and I feel like COVID has really put a damper on that.
Oh yeah, because like the spectacle of being in a stadium, dude. There's a whole spectacle with these esports.
I guess that's true. No, that's totally true. It's funny because like everything else about COVID has been good for streaming, but that is the one side of the industry it's not good for. My next question to you guys is Fall Guys an esport? Discuss.
It can be. It can very well be an esport. Like there is some serious skill involved with getting a crown and winning, as we've seen like with so many streamers who will play endlessly and never get a win. Famously, Tim the Tatman. And if they do the right thing where they like create more game modes, open up, maybe have a Mario Maker mode, make an actual serious rank playlist, they could be an esport. I don't think they want to do that. They just want to be a gimmicky play around game.
I mean,
like,
it came out last month. Like,
but it was at Twitch Rivals like the 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, like $50,000, $100,000 prize. It's like you can make anything an esport. Like if anybody could be a content creator, you can make anything an esport. It's just a matter of just having the right audience, which they have.
I like that transitive property. Anyway, Narz, what do we got next?
It also opens the door for them to do something for Fall Guys. But speaking of casual games that are getting a bit of an upgrade, Left 4 Dead 2 gets a massive update. 26 new survival mode maps, 2 new melee weapons, 30 more achievements. Are you guys going to be picking up your shotguns and
also
playing this
point out that this is the final update of Left 4 Dead.
This is it.
It's done.
This is it. And also like there's no Left 4 Dead 3, so this is actually
the end of the era.
Which is crazy because they haven't had anything since when? 2012?
2012.
I feel like my high school career just officially ended now.
Yeah. Wow. Wait, you were in high school in 2012? Oof.
Actually, wait, no. I finished high school in 2012. That was my last. That was the last year. Yeah. It's last year of high school.
That one hurts, bro.
Yo, I mean, Left 4 Dead was a great game. It was the only zombie survival game I was into. Everybody was into fucking Call of Duty Zombies, and I was never into it. I was like, but Left 4 Dead was pretty fun just because of you alternating roles between like those big zombies and then switching back to players. Like that's what kept it exciting for me. And I don't know why they're not making Left 4 Dead 3, because they could just print money whenever they want to. This is so weird about Valve. They can just print money, but they don't want to print money because they make so much money off their store.
Because they're already printing money.
Exactly. It's like, we're not going to give you what you want. We know what you want.
I have to say, I mean, Left 4 Dead 2 is a fantastic game. It's very cheap. It's free right now. So like if you're even a little bit curious, go download it on Steam. You get all the shit. It's great. But it's like I have to say, like it's one of the games that actually did online like 4-player shooter co-op really well. Like I have to say, there aren't that many games that scratch that, or at least that I know of, that scratch that same itch in a way that like, it feels good to play. It's PvE, but it's also like, you're in these like sort of intimate lobbies with people you actually know and like. I don't know. It's just like sort of a different scale of game in a way that I think I really enjoy.
How about you, Narz?
Definitely gonna be playing it. I'm gonna be streaming it. I'm a big Left 4 Dead fan, so I gotta give it its
Yo, Narz, we should stream together. We should stream this one together because I'm gonna stream it too.
I'll stream it with you. We need to get 2 more people. So if anyone in chat wants to join us, hit us up on the social. Friskk, you're down. Holly, if you want to be a part of it. But speaking of things that have been released this week, the Elgato ring light was just announced,
Low.
and it looks pretty illuminating. What do you guys think?
So we're gonna be getting some Elgato key lights in the studio soon. I'm pretty excited because
Did you just say the Elgato ring light looks illuminating?
Yes.
Okay.
I was talking to Brandon about how, because he was like, the ring light's going to be huge, and I was like, that's not how Elgato works. Everything's about being smaller, easier to use, like in your studio setting. Like right now, to light this, we have 2 key lights set up right in front of me, and this is producing all this light. And seeing like that ring light in such a compact size, I was like, okay, this is like a game changer, because I've owned a ring light and I have to have a giant ass light stand. It's a giant ass light and it gets mad hot, and I'm just like, I'm not gonna use this shit anymore. This is just annoying. So it'll be cool to get that. But Elgato's the new Supreme, so you can't get anything they drop anyway, because it just immediately sells out.
Rip.
Rip.
What about you,
Hopefully
Narz?
I'll get one and I'll test it out. I'm definitely going to be testing it out. I want to see, because I feel like so this is my theory. I think they made the ring light because they want to enter into a different market for other content creators like TikTokers who use their phones to create a lot of their videos. And if they make a ring light that's perfect for the phone and it's adjustable and it can be adjusted on your phone,
Yep.
then you get a massive market percentage if you just do it right.
Yeah. I've used my phone. I use the key lights all the time, and it's so seamless and so clean. And you can also just set it up like with a Stream Deck as well. Like it's nice how they figured out like the ecosystem with their products and have made them work pretty flawlessly.
And Holly, our coworker in chat, our colleague rather in chat, is saying, and makeup influencers, which are a big market, and cosplayers too.
Yep.
It's like it's for everybody.
It's for everyone, yeah. Which is great, because like for as long as we've known, Elgato has been very focused on like streamers and content creators on YouTube who make like solely gaming things. But like now it's like, no, if you're a content creator, period, you can leverage all of Elgato's products.
Yeah, this quarantine kind of opened the door a lot for them in terms of like bringing them into the zeitgeist, like, you know, everybody's perspective, whatever it is you want to call it, a fancy word, whatever. Because everybody's trying to get the best video camera for their conferences, their Zoom calls, whatever, and everybody's trying to be a content creator now because they have so much time because of the situation. So it's like, you know, it was a win-win for them. I wish they could just keep stuff in stock.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder what their supply chains are like. But it's funny because, like, I think everyone was like, oh, I have a DSLR that I can use as a webcam. Like, how do I do that? And it's like, well, you get the Elgato Cam Link 4K. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of imitators, but like, all their shit works really well.
Yeah,
all
they're the best.
Together.
I haven't seen a single brand that does it as good as them.
It's true.
Yep. And we will have a review of the ring light very, very soon for 368. So be sure to go to YouTube for that. Moving on. Greater news, Quibi. If anybody knows about that, it's like a short form little bite. It's a product that was alive for 6 months for whatever that's worth. It had Chrissy Teigen on it, and like Gap was on it, HBO, Liam Hemsworth was on it. There's a lot of celebrities on it. Okay, guys.
Celebs don't mean good content.
Our boy Jim Basco, Jimmy Mondo.
R.I.P.
He was on Quibi. But,
the way you said that, he was on Quibi. Oh, this is why, bro.
Shouts to Jimbo.
Go ahead, finish the headline, Narz. Finish the headline. Sorry.
No, that's it. It's over. It
ended. It was gonna happen.
Quibi is over.
It was gonna happen. Like, you're not gonna sit there and tell me you're gonna make some fucking bootleg celeb-filled YouTube Premium on your phone, and everybody then make me spend $5 to even have access to it and still get fucking ads. At least Hulu gave you a free version with ads when they came out, and then blame it on quarantine, because we're a commuter-centric and focused platform. That's why we don't have viewership. No, the product sucks. Nobody asked for it.
And also the shows were all Hollywood studio rejects. Like, they weren't like, let's be honest, it was not anything good. No. They were not commissioning shows from people who like know how to make shows. Yeah. Because they couldn't pay for that. Because no one wants to sell their actual IP to some shit that they know is gonna fail.
I remember I remember like a minute of Quibi footage was about, I think, $100,000 to get a minute.
Yeah, let's go.
That's like, come on now. You tell me you're spending $100,000 on a single minute, and your videos are 5 minutes to 10 minutes. So you're going through anywhere between $500K to a mil an episode of something. Get the fuck out of here.
Sick.
That's a waste of money.
And you can only watch it on your phone until
stupid. And you couldn't screenshot. You couldn't video record, which is so essential for like the lifespan of something. Go ahead, Narz.
No, I was gonna say. So they raised $1.8 billion and then it went to 5, and then it literally burned itself down. Like that's. I just want to make sure that I understand this.
6 months.
It only took 6 months to burn $1.8 billion.
Well, I don't think they burned all of it is the thing, but it's like the problem here are the people in charge. Like they're like old Hollywood people, and Meg Whitman. It's like Jeffrey Katzenberg, who like made a bunch of like really important stuff in Hollywood, and Meg Whitman, who ran HP into the ground very famously, and they just like teamed up to make this super group, and they were like, we know what the young people need, and then they just didn't talk to anybody under like 60.
No.
Like, it's like who else? Like, I don't know. I used to work for an old guy, and this is the kind of shit he would pitch. Like, my job was like to help him like do stuff, as like, you know, his like what a right hand man or whatever. And we were like, he was a media guy, and so he was selling things to like media businesses. So I was in pitch meetings, and this man was like, "What if Wired had a master's degree program?"
Oh my
God.
I shit you not. It existed for 2 years, and I was in that meeting. My first day on the job was the entire executive board of Condé Nast and me and this guy, and they were just like, "Yeah, that sounds."
Yo, Bijan, if I ever have that moment, please smack the shit out of me.
Yeah,
All
I mean,
right.
I couldn't do it. I was getting paid though, so like, fuck
So
it.
really quickly, I want to talk about why we think Quibi failed, because it was supposed to be a gap between YouTube and HBO.
I think I went off on it a second ago, and I'll just like make it even shorter. You made a bootleg YouTube Premium with a whole bunch of celebs, and then you charged $5 or more for it, and the $5 version had ads, and I couldn't share anything, and there was nothing must watch on the platform. You like if you got David Dobrik, maybe Mr. Beast on there, maybe you had a chance because you would get people who people actually want to see, not a whole bunch of people that no one's looking for. And also, if they would have did it free, like how Hulu did it, they might have had better legs, because Hulu started free and they had a free. You watched ads, but you got it for free. Then they started charging people because they got so much more content. People were interested in it. They just came out the gate and said, "Here, you want this on your phone. You can only watch it on your phone. 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Stupid."
Yeah, I mean, also like as Harlow Byrne astutely points out, there is no gap between YouTube and HBO. Like the thing about it is like you have to make something that people actually want, and like you have to talk to people to figure that out. You have to like talk to like the young people who are making cool things, and they just like I mean, if I had like $2 billion to burn, God, I think I would make something more interesting than what they did. You know what I mean?
If they would have bought the rights to David Dobrik's vlog,
they
on
could have done
Quibi-
literally. They could have done literally anything, and they did the most boring thing possible. And it's just like, who gives a shit? Like, I don't know. I mean, like, this is the other thing about, I think, old school TV people. They don't understand that, like, there is a war for attention now in a way that there really wasn't before, like, when it was just sort of cable or not, right?
Yeah.
Like, the internet is infinitely interesting. And it's like, I think Netflix actually, they're psychotic, but they did say this one thing, like, in a pitch deck, they did say this one thing. It's like, their competitors are Fortnite and Sleep. That's how they see it. You know what I mean? It's like, they want you on Netflix all of the rest of the time. That is insane shit, but it's like what you need to succeed in this fucking market. And also, they're burning money like nobody's business just to stay relevant.
I don't think
like,
they
their
even
debt
turned
load
a
is
profit
insane.
yet, right? Yeah, they haven't.
No, of course
it's
not.
ridiculous.
But money is fake, so
Yeah, it's not a real thing anyway. Just
Well,
like time.
speaking of boomers making crazy decisions, Microsoft just acquired Bethesda's parent company ZeniMax, which includes Fallout, includes Morrowind, Skyrim, Elder Scrolls, it includes Wolfenstein. What do you guys think of the future of all the PlayStation 5 exclusives that are under ZeniMax? What do you think there's going to be for the console wars?
I don't think, because Microsoft is trying to be as open platform as possible, and I'm not saying they're not going to have exclusive Bethesda titles, but they may do like it's a limited exclusive for a certain amount of time on an Xbox platform or a Game Pass or whatever, because that's how they'll push those services and products. So I don't think they're going to make it that you won't be able to get Skyrim 6 on PlayStation. I think they would lose more money not letting it come out on PlayStation than be like hoarding it on their exclusive platform. So I think that the games are going to be fine. We'll just see like limited releases. Go ahead, Bijan.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. I mean, because I think they're probably doing this like basically what Spotify does for its exclusive podcasts, where they like window it. So I think you're right about that. I also think it's pretty smart. Like Microsoft has lost the indie battle and like the like exclusive game battle for the last like 2 console cycles now. And I think basically they're like, we're not gonna let that happen again. We have more money than God. Let's fucking do it.
Yeah.
And I think it's actually really smart. I think it's really fucking smart because like I have to say like they're gonna get all of these good titles, and their whole thing is just to bring people into the Game Pass ecosystem, right? Like they're betting on subscription revenue. Like they're betting on getting new people, and they're pricing it appropriately, and like that's why they're selling consoles. But like it's just a good deal. Like I don't know how they figured out how to be Netflix, but for games, like they beat GameFly. You know?
Yeah,
what
I
mean?
know they did a better game.
Like they did it, and like this is just shoring up that position. I think.
Yeah.
Because it's not just Bethesda. They also got id Software. They also got Doom. You know, like it's like sick as fuck.
I mean, the titles they're gonna have coming out right from these studios. I mean, like the three big titles, like you just said, they got Doom, they have Fallout, they have Elder Scrolls, right? Those are three big games, but I don't think those three games are enough to be like we're gonna sell millions of consoles. They're not thinking that way. Like I think me and Bijan are on the same page with it, like you just said.
Yeah, 100%.
It's definitely for like X Game Pass or whatever though. What about you, Narz?
Honestly, at this point, I'm just gonna see what happens because I don't like to make predictions about things that I don't care about.
Nah,
Anyways,
make a prediction.
Wait,
She shaded him at the end. I didn't hear it.
wait. Narstradamus, please. It's right there.
Narstradamus.
It's
Oh
right
my
there.
God.
Narstradamus.
It's right there.
Please, not the Nas album. Please, that album's so bad.
I'm
No.
talking about the ancient
I'll
Russian
hold
dude
my
that got
predictions and I'll like honestly with everything that's happening with the pre-order selling out on both Xbox and Sony side. I don't know.
I mean,
We'll
I
see.
think it's like kind of with the pre-orders. I think that it's purposely done to create hype and suspension. I feel like everybody learned from Supreme, and they're just implementing that because, like, we see, oh yeah, pre-orders are back on this day, on this day. It's just a way to keep the conversation going about the consoles, and I think most people will get a console at the end of the day, or maybe like later into like maybe January if there is not enough because of supply chain, because of quarantine and stuff. But I always look at things like, hey, we're limiting releases because we want people to keep wanting to get these products. Oh my God, I got the pre-order. It's trending on Twitter. Oh my God, the pre-order's back up. It's trending again. You know, it's like, keep the conversation going.
Yeah, but speaking of keeping the conversation going, the next thing I want to talk about, we saw this on our friend Miguel's
Yes.
tweet. The Adidas X Pixar collab. They look super cute. I don't know if Zuni, you have images of it that we can throw
have
up. We do? Do we? Don't we?
Do we?
Yes!
Oh, we do. There we go.
Look at that. So
can't
there
see it.
is the Pixar X Adidas collab. Some of these shoes are made on behalf or imaged as Toy Story. What do you guys think? Gabe, are you getting it? Bijan?
Bijan, go ahead.
These are spicy. These are spicy boys. These are very spicy boys. I don't know if I want to cop one, but I do love the dinosaur one.
Can I get an image? I can't see him. Oh, no,
You
she's-
can't see them?
I can't see
Harlow
him.
says my kids would be dripped.
He's gonna be dripped out.
Yo, but like those fucking what's her name? Jessie. Those Jessie kicks are
Oh,
fly,
here we
bro.
go. Now we're talking a little Buzz Lightyear action, little white on purple.
I'll show him the Woody,
Let me see
the
Woodies.
Woody one, I guess.
Let me see
The
Woody
Woodies are good.
fives.
The
Let me
Woodies are good.
The Woodies
The
are
Woody
good.
fives.
Let me see the Woody fives
Woody
real quick.
fives.
Those
Oh,
carpenters.
oh! Look at the Woody fives, yo.
They're kinda
Oh,
hot. But yo, show me that T-Rex. Show me that dino shit.
yo, let me see the
Oh,
Dino
dinosaur
ones. Let me
one
see the
is on
Dino
the,
ones,
yeah,
yo.
T-Rex. It's the last
Dino
one.
ones.
Oh, you tell me that's not a one?
Yeah.
That's
Those
a
are
one.
hot, bro.
That's a
Those
Dino
are
one.
hot, bro.
That's butter. I like that. That's clean.
Well,
That
now
is
it's about to be dripping. Let's go.
With the green toes.
It is literally a one, but
It's
Yeah.
so good.
but imitation is the best form of
The
flattery.
Dino ones, man. I'm telling
Well,
you.
actually,
pay me for that.
I have to. Friskk says those shoes are dynamite.
I love it.
Oh
I
God,
love it.
Friskk always on point.
All right, so I'm guessing we're all gonna cop a pair. Which one are you gonna cop?
I'm not.
You're not, Gabe? Really?
Nah, I'm not even gonna act like I am.
Yeah, not either.
I'm getting rid of my hype because I can live without the hype. So I'm not trying to, keep it in a limit. Maybe you, Narz, because you would buy the entire Louis Vuitton
I
League of Legends
would,
collection.
and I would rock this shit out of
Yeah.
it and be like, sponsor me.
You want
Sponsor me.
Yo, does Louis Vuitton sponsor anybody? I don't think so.
Oh,
I mean, they just give
yeah.
people free shit if
That's
you're
true.
cool.
That's true.
yeah.
Nah, I'm definitely not
I think
getting.
you gotta be Instagram. I think you have to be Instagram verified for that, though.
Oh, that's what we're working on right now, right? So we
Yeah,
get
that's what we're working on.
the
that.
2-time verified.
2-time. Hopefully, we'll see. But
Well,
Bijan,
Instagram as an Instagram verified doesn't help. Anyway, please continue.
you said it does.
Yeah, but like
He changes
they
every
have
week.
to-
Don't listen to this guy.
they
Yeah,
have to-
Okay,
no,
alright.
no, they have to think you're cool. Like they have to actually think you're cool. They don't think no one thinks I'm cool. Fuck, man. Like
Okay.
especially
well,
on Instagram.
speaking of uncool, apparently a bunch of developers are rallying against Apple. According to the App Store policies, companies like Spotify, Epic, Tile, Match, and many
man.
more are coalitioning
Oh, man.
for some sort of fairness policies to be implemented. Bijan, I know you have more information about this because it's from The Verge.
That is not. I do. Contrary to popular belief, I do not read everything The Verge publishes.
Damn.
I do have to say though, it's like I mean, it is very interesting because like obviously Apple has a monopoly, and it's like it makes a lot of sense. Like it's like yeah, like obviously this is good for all of their businesses if Apple doesn't take a cut of their fucking like pay.
You know, I'm
So,
gonna.
again, it's the same issue, right? It's like they're like mad about the 30% cut, which is huge. To be fair,
I'm gonna side with the Empire on this one for this because it's like when you talk about the companies that were just named, right? Spotify, who robs their artists anyway. So you know, I'm gonna rob you too. So let's go. I'm in your pocket because you're in other people's pockets. You can say Epic, a lot of money there too. Like you have companies that are generating like millions of billions of dollars in revenue, and they're complaining because they're 30% cut. I mean, listen, you wouldn't have that opportunity if you weren't on the App Store and Apple did not build the App Store. It's 30%. Maybe you could say 20% is fair. Maybe you could say 20% is fair.
No, but like I mean,
But what you're getting, the access that you're paying for, you could be a record label artist and have 90% of your money being taken away from you. So I can't cry crocodile.
No, I mean, but exploitation in one court does not.
That's
doesn't,
true.
Like, you know what I mean? It's like it doesn't justify the other exploitations. But this is obviously like I mean I can't give a shit because it's straight up just like all right, like huge companies are fucking duking it out over some shit that's gonna fuck me anyway.
Exactly.
Like,
It's like, how about we talk about how you exploit people? How about that? It's like,
wait,
how
but
about
time
that?
out. I mean, in reference to Spotify, I get that, but reference to like other companies that
who?
literally just got like, for example, apparently Apple's refusing to let Basecamp have future updates, which is affecting their app. Blinks claims that App stole its ideas for anonymous email, which is why they're fighting against App and the Apple. And it's like this is like Apple is undermining a lot of these apps, like just foundation, like fundamental. Like they can't even. It's not even just about like cutting percentage or numbers. Like they can't even operate because they don't allow them to update, like just to have their platform or their
But it's
product
because
on
Apple.
iOS.
It's because Apple has a monopoly. That's what we're talking around. Apple has a monopoly. Amazon has a monopoly. Those companies need to be broken the fuck up. Like, do you remember the fucking suits about Internet Explorer on Microsoft? Like, there were like very serious lawsuits. Jen Schiffer's in the chat, and she is a developer and like knows more about this stuff than I do. But like, there was a whole thing in like the 90s and early 2000s about Microsoft having a monopoly because it shipped every computer with Internet Explorer. Like that, like, but we've like somewhere along the way in the last like 25 years, we've lost the idea that monopolies are bad.
So do you think that someone, okay, so let's say that Apple, which they do have a monopoly, do you think that if Apple's App Store got broken up, that anybody's really going to go to any other store to get downloads? I mean, you have Google Play and then you have Apple.
No, I mean, I don't think that would be the solution. I think the solution would be like Apple has to carve out its mobile device wing and spin that off as a separate company or some shit like that.
I think it's more of like they have a proposed code of conduct. I think that's what it is. You have a code of conduct and you treat every app fairly and you make sure that you give them every single opportunity to perform better. Because if an app performs to the best of their abilities, if they're making money, Apple makes money.
Yeah, of course.
But if you hinge on that, everyone suffers.
But the thing I don't understand is like Apple could just like lower the percentage by 10% and make everyone happy, and then like they wouldn't have to deal with any of this.
20% is
like the fact that they're just like, hey, fuck y'all, means that they really think they're gonna win any lawsuit that comes their way because they're Apple, and it's just like.
I mean, Apple doesn't lose. It's
just like, but it's such an interesting position to be in, right? Because like they just transparently do not give a fuck. And like it is because they own the market, like they own the market of people.
It's like
who
where are
have
you
money.
gonna go
like,
if you're not on the App Store? At the end of the day, it's like there's nothing else like it, and Google Play is not even close to it.
Right,
I mean,
and
like,
this is
apps get developed first for the App Store most of the times before they even get to Android anyway, just because I don't know, maybe I don't even know why they prioritize iPhone over. Well, actually, no, I do because the iOS system is the same across devices, whereas like there's so many different Android phones that you have to really dial into that. What are you gonna say, Narz?
The thing is that, and I learned this the hard way. Well, not from experiences, but from watching other people. But don't fuck with another rich person's money, because then you're causing competition.
Yeah,
because it's like, if someone's gonna be like, "Oh, you're gonna fuck with me? All right, I'm just gonna try to make another Apple."
That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
You never know. I'm just saying.
Like, there's things that are too big. There's no way. It's like trying to make a new Google. Bing? Really? We're gonna use Bing?
No, fuck Bing.
No, we binging out, bro. Also, I'm pouring myself some more wine from my box here. But no, I really do think like
you get a Quibi when you try that.
These people are all richer than God, and it's like it's not gonna affect. It's gonna affect us only downstream in a way that's gonna suck, regardless. Like, it'll be less convenient for us, but like we're also not being served by any of these monopoly shits, you know?
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I use is Spotify, and I mean, maybe Netflix. That's about it. I don't really have like services or do in-app purchases. unless I'm buying like Clash Royale packs. That's about it. But I don't do anything else like too intensive. That's like this is really gonna affect me unless my Spotify price goes up. I don't know. I'll be really tight if that happens.
I mean, they're actually Spotify's trying to end run and destroy the music industry by owning podcasts because it gives them leverage over.
Really?
Reels.
Can you explain that real quick?
I mean, that's the whole thing. It's like if they basically bought every big podcast company. I don't know if you noticed that. But like, they bought Anchor, they bought Parcast. They have a monopoly. They're sneaking under Apple because Apple actually owns. I mean, obviously, podcast is an Apple trademark, but like they own like they're coming under and beneath Apple to try and like get leverage on the labels because like if they own podcasting, they own people's ears. You know what I mean?
By the way, if you didn't know,
labels have to give them a better deal.
If you didn't know, Super Late is on Amazon Podcast. If you go to your Alexa and go, "Hey Alexa, play Super Late at 368," or play the latest episode of Super Late, she'll say, "Playing the latest episode of Super Late at 368."
Oh, that's actually kind of sick. Yeah, I gotta try that.
I have a video. We haven't put it out, and it was like when we got it last week, and I forgot to mention it. So yeah, we're on that now. We're working for the other empire, not just Twitch. Well, actually, no, we're working for the same empire because we're on Twitch and we're on Amazon. And it's just
they're owned by the same people.
We're playing for the bag at the end of the day. Anyway, do we have any more news, Naz?
Well, my top news for the day is the BTS X Fortnite release just dropped today. If you guys have not known about it, there's an entire creative mode where you explore an area for BTS, as well as new emotes. I haven't heard about customization or anything else besides that, but that's what I've heard, and it's pretty cute. Dynamite.
Yeah, we're not gonna
All
do.
right.
When Travis Scott had his concert on Fortnite, we did a video, like a little like meme or GIF about it, and we got a DMCA takeout on Twitter, and our Twitter account wasn't active, so we're not gonna be doing a reaction to BTS this time around because DMCA, they're gonna come for you. They want their money for that 5 seconds. I mean, Narz, can you explain to me the massive fandom for BTS? Because we got into it very lightly the other day because I said Tara is king.
I think that should be saved for an entire other episode.
Okay,
I do want to go ahead and point out that I was actually wrong about podcast. Looking at Wikipedia right now. Podcast is a portmanteau, combination of iPod and broadcast. Wait, never mind, I was right. iPod and broadcast. Podcast. Think about it. Get your brain right. Galaxy shit.
This is fucking big brain.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it for me today.
Okay.
I'll see you guys next week. Yeah. I'm out.
But we do have the back half of the show.
Yes.
I would say probably the better half of the show because it's not just us.
And I can't stand you, so this is great.
Yeah, and that's why we're in different rooms. But we do have the inimitable Friskk joining us. Gabe will do a real intro after this, but we're going to take a quick break. Stay tuned. Don't listen to any other podcasts. Zune, can you take us out?
Just give me a second. I have to hydrate for this moment. Just 1 second. Hydration check, everybody. Hold on. We're going to need this one. All right.
All right.
You're thirsty.
Okay, I think that's the right amount of milliliters in my blood. Okay. All right, so we have, as Bijan said, the unimitable, right? This person is unique from the bat. First time I met her and I was wowed. That doesn't happen very often, okay? She's got crazy hair. She's got beautiful dogs. She's a plant mom. Her house is crazy. She's a crazy content creator. If you don't understand what I'm saying, this is a crazy big deal right now. We got the mega charismatic Friskk. Bring him on.
Oh my goodness.
Bring her on.
The way you just introduced me, Gabe, stop it. You're so wonderful.
That's why I
Oh
need
my
to drink the
goodness.
water. I need to make sure I wasn't dehydrated, energy.
This is what he does, though. Like, I don't know. He was born with it, I think.
It's the one thing I have that's a redeemable quality. I will gas you the fuck up in front of anybody.
Nice.
I
I love
would
gassing
say-
people up.
I would actually go so far to say as Gabe is our podcast Flava Flav.
Flavor
Oh
Flav!
my gosh, that's a name I haven't heard in years.
Yeah, think about it.
He had a
Wrinkle
great
your brain
show.
with
He
that
had a
one.
great, funny show.
Wrinkle your brain with that one. He was also a hype man. That was his thing.
Yeah.
Like, that dude was sick. He was so hype that everybody knows who he is.
I don't know. Maybe not
Incredible.
today. We definitely do, but I don't know. Maybe the kids, they don't know about who Flavor Flav is.
Any kids in the chat, please let us know if you don't know who Flava Flav is.
Any TikTokers?
It's okay
Gen
that you
Zs?
don't.
It's okay that
He's
you
the
don't.
original TikToker. He had the whole TikTok right on his chest.
Hey,
Yo, you're right. The fucking huge clock.
let's
big ass
go.
clock.
Freaking clock.
Yo,
I love that
Frisk.
he I love that he understood his mortality. Please go on, Gabe.
No, I just wanted to ask Frisk a question because upon looking at her Twitter bio, there was one thing that stood out to me the most, which was she was a fog whisperer.
A fog whisperer. Oh, okay. So fog whisperer.
I need context.
It sounds like a
Okay,
subculture.
So are you familiar with the game Dead by Daylight?
No, because I don't play hard
Yes.
games.
I am. Just ignore Gabe. Continue.
Okay, anyway, this
Just me.
conversation's with me and Narz. Anyway.
I'm here for the ride.
So,
Hey, I've watched
a
like
fog
4
whisperer.
streams. I get it.
So Fog Whisper is essentially the content creator partner program for Dead by Daylight, which is a horror game that is it's relatively popular. Yeah, I am one of, I think, like 53 of the people who are Fog Whisperers. So we get insider content and information in regards to the game. We provide them feedback when new things come out or new patches are being implemented. And I also get like free game codes and all this other stuff
Nice.
because, you know.
Okay,
Yeah,
I
I'm
thought it
just
was
listening.
more crazy. Like you went out whenever there was a mist and started going gas, 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 gas,
I know.
gas, 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 whisper, gas, gas.
I'm
Like fucking Voldemort in his prime out there, just talking to the fog. You know, like not the brick wall,
Okay.
but the fog.
Uh-huh.
No,
Are you
it's not
familiar
as
with
that interesting.
Are you familiar with Saint Elmo's Fire?
What?
Saint
That
Elmo's
was
Fire?
this is a ball lightning joke. Never mind. Let's continue. That's high level shit. Big brain. My brain is so wrinkly.
I'm gone.
Great. Well, I do want. I said I would save this for later, and it's now later. I'm curious. So, like, how did you start streaming? Like, what was your journey like? Tell us about
Okay.
your journey.
So, I want to say about 6 years ago, I had started, well, not started, but I had always played video games. I was always a gamer. Ever since, you know, I was a fetus, you know, ever since I won my first battle royale in the womb, you know,
I
more video.
Let's go.
The race is a
Let's
BR.
go. Let's go.
Oh my
Yo,
God.
do you
Yo,
guys
we're all
originally
battle royale
thought
winners here.
that-
Yo, seriously.
There can only be one, bro.
Fuck the Fall Guys crown. We got the real crown.
Yup. At the end of the day, we do. But yeah, no, I played a lot of video games. I got into video games with my grandmother, and I used to play with her all the time. And then as I got older, I ended up doing competitive gaming. So I was doing game battles and SOCOM battles and like MLG stuff.
God, you were in the
So-
sweat. I know everything you're talking
was a
about.
MLG,
sweat.
bro.
Yeah, I was a
MLG.
sweat. You know, it's funny. Not a lot of people know about that because I guess I just don't talk about it enough. But then again, I was really young. I was maybe 13 at the time, and I had done competitive SOCOM battles, which turned into game battles, which got swallowed up by MLG. And I basically did SOCOM 2, SOCOM Combined Assault, and then I ended up going to Xbox and I did Call of Duty and Gears. And then I just kind of stopped. I was just like, oh, well, I don't want to be competitive anymore. And then that's when it blew up and I was like, oh, well, me.
Wait, did you just
But,
censor yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
That's a stream.
You have a
That's
set?
That's a Go XLR thing. Go XLR.
Yeah, can you do it again?
Yeah. All right.
Yo, that is elite. That is elite. I need that. I need you to teach us how to do
Bruh.
that. That's so good.
Bruh.
Bruh.
Thank you,
Bruh.
bruh. So, but anyway, onto the story of how I got into streaming, I ended up just being just your casual, you know, run-of-the-mill pleb who would just be in some Call of Duty lobby, just making you hate life, making you want to throw your
There
Xbox
you
out the
go.
window.
Yeah.
And I was in a party with some friends one day, and one of my friends' friends came in and was like, "Hey, are you a streamer?" And I was just like, "No, what the f is a streamer? What is that? I don't understand." And he's like, "Oh, yeah, streamer. So like, have you heard of Twitch?" And I was like, "What the f is Twitch? What is that?" And he's like, "Here, I'm gonna send you a message in your DMs and like check it out. I think you'd be like really good at it." And I was like, "Okay, no problem, bro." So I thought this guy was just talking to me and I didn't know what he was talking about, so I was like, okay, whatever. But then I ended up looking it up and I saw Twitch and I was like, wow, this looks interesting. This looks like fun. I feel like I could do that, maybe. And you know, I thought about it. Then I just went on with my plebeian life. And then one day I was in Best Buy and I saw a capture card sitting on the shelf, and it was like 2 days before Christmas. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna go in. And now here I am.
And now I was
So some guy
Never
you
heard of
walked like a
Twitch.
dog in a COD lobby. It was like, hey, you should join Twitch, and here we are today. Wow, incredible.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Yeah.
what I want to ask you more particularly is because you have this giant personality. It's like it explodes a lot. And did you always have that getting into Twitch? Or did you develop it?
I think my personality kind of came through more once it was when I moved. It was when I moved and I finished high school because I was actually, believe it or not, I know it's gonna sound crazy, far fetched.
Yeah, fake as hell.
But in school, I was the quiet kid. I didn't talk to nobody. I didn't do nothing. I went to a school. I went to school in Jersey, and I went to this school where I was one of 3 kids that were not white. And it was like mildly racist. So I always kept to myself, and I didn't really talk to anyone. And video games were my escape all the time. And I just. I think once I left home, I just kind of broke out of my shell. I was able to figure out, who I was, what I liked, what I didn't like. I had a lot more freedom. I had a very just closed childhood, if that makes any sense. So I didn't really get to, be charismatic or explore who I was, all that jazz. So yeah, I was a shy guy for so long, and then boom, one day I move out and I'm like, hey,
I'm here.
Oh,
Damn, I wish we had a clip
Dope,
of her
though.
first stream so we could just see
I
like
know.
what it was
oh
in the
my
jump.
gosh, it was awful. Oh, it was atrocious.
Is anyone's first stream good?
Yeah, I think so.
No.
David Dobrik's one was
No.
pretty good.
I mean, he
No.
was already a YouTuber. No.
That's true. He trained himself to be ready for that.
Yeah, you can't. I
up,
mean, like,
David,
anybody who's
go.
like, hey, I'm gonna start stream. Like, it does take like sort of an insane thing to be like, I'm gonna stream. I think people are interested in video games enough and in me enough that this is gonna work. Like that's.
But wait, define good. Is it more so the personality is good, or is it the
Yes.
look and sound? Because I think
It's the
there's people
personality.
who are really good on camera and they're either just held back by their mic and video, and you're like, oh, this
Yeah.
isn't a good stream. But like
Yeah,
they
but,
themselves
like,
are a great entertainer.
But people will. I mean, people will show up to those streams.
Like, have
and,
you seen
those-
Shroud? I think I think his stream has been the same since day one. Like, it hasn't really upgraded beyond the camera.
But he's also like he clicks on heads like in real time, which is hard to do. Like I think it's different for people like him. I mean, I think if you're like, I don't know, you were also an elite gamer, Friskk, so like this maybe doesn't apply to you. But like I think it really like, I don't know. I went back and looked at my early clips because my girlfriend, who I met like via Twitch and Discord or whatever,
Really?
was just this is a whole. I talked about this on North Carolina public radio, bro. Do you not keep up?
I do not, and I would like to know more.
No, it's like not an interesting story really, but basically, I had this like when I started streaming, I had like some viewers, and it was like I saw a clip of myself yelling smegma on a laptop that was streaming
My
from my
God.
PlayStation. But I remoted into my PlayStation on my laptop, and people were like 15 people there who were like, yeah, that's good. Like I like that guy. Like I'm gonna be there and pay him money.
Wait, how
I
old
s-
were you when you're screaming smegma?
Oh, this was like 2 years ago.
Also recent.
I think it's
I was gonna say,
extremely funny. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Man, I feel like some of us do have that that randomness when we're younger, where we just do obnoxious things.
Yeah.
And I was just assuming that you're just, you're 13 and you're like, hey man,
No,
what's
but,
going
like-
on, smegma?
But it was one of those things where I was just, I heard a voice line in Overwatch, and I was like, why did he say smegma? Like, what's that? Like, and I was drunk as shit at the time.
Wait, question. Is everybody here an only child?
No.
No.
No?
No.
Okay, wow, I'm the only one. Okay, I was gonna, put a theory out there, but I'm gonna
Do you want
not
to put your
the
theory out there
No, I'm
anyway?
not gonna put
Because
the
it
theory
might,
out
it might,
Put your
it might.
theory
All
out
right.
there.
Okay. So
Hold on.
okay. All right. So my theory is right. If when you're an only child, right, since you don't have people you interact with that much besides your parents, I think most people end up having single parents anyway. At least in the Hispanic community, for the most part, like everybody I know has a fucking single mother. So whenever you're around people, you act so much more because you don't get that much attention often because there's usually nobody there. So like the ability to be more of a showman, I think happens in like only childs more because of the only child syndrome. Oh, you always hog the mic. Oh, you always are the loudest. Oh, da da da. I.e. fucking me because I was an only child. So that was my
You're
theory.
doing
on it.
great, sweetie.
Thank you, Mom. I appreciate it. Clearly,
Oh,
Narz
wow.
and Bijan are looking at me with disdain right now, like this fucking guy
I'm
really
not
just
looking
said
at
that
you.
shit.
I was
This
I was
fucking
looking
guy,
at chat.
bro.
I was
Who is
typing
this
into
guy?
chat.
Yeah, they were listening to my story. So there you
I
go.
I
heard
was
your
Done.
listening to your story.
Were you? What
I
was the
heard your
first
story,
thing
but
I
wasn't
said?
reacting to it.
So Friskk, I have a real question about
Yeah,
you.
you
though.
waved it.
What do you stream mostly now?
Okay, so mostly I play a lot of Dead by Daylight because you know I'm a fog whisperer.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
I love
I have. I mean, aside from doing a lot of Dead by Daylight content, I do try to do a little bit more variety when I can, but just depends on what's out, you know. If it's tickling my fancy, if it doesn't interest me, then I'm like, okay, never mind. Dead by Daylight, let's go.
What's your preference, killer or survivor?
I am a survivor main. I'm a survivor.
You're a
main.
survivor me. Okay.
Yes. So I stay
Oh.
breaking ankles all day.
How
Oh,
did
damn.
you decide to start playing that game? Like what brought you into it?
I think one of my friends suggested it, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll check it out. And then I checked it out, and I was like, all right, okay, this is my jam
Alright.
and my jelly. I like this. It's really nice. You know, it's like hide and seek, but you just gotta not die.
Sick. That's actually, I think, what powers hide and seek. That feeling of trying not to die. But I have another question for you about voice acting. So,
Yeah.
like, okay, so why voice acting? How did you decide to start doing that? And like, what has it been like? I don't know. I talked to ProZD a while ago for my job because I do have a job at TheVerge.com, a pretty good website.
I swear,
and
if
he
you
had some
plug that
interesting things to
fucking
say about
site
it.
one more time, I swear to God. I swear
The
to God.
Nation.com,
The next time you plug that
where I'm a
site,
music critic.
you better get a goddamn guest on the show who's like, use your job, bro. Get us some high profile.
I mean, I could. I just no one's ever asked.
What? We should have to ask. It's
my
your
gosh.
show. What the
I'm
fuck?
busy, dude.
Anyway.
You gotta ask.
Anyways, Friskk, tell us about
Go
how
ahead.
you became a voice actor.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I actually never even thought about voice acting. I never thought about doing anything with my voice. I had started streaming, and a lot of people would give me compliments on my voice. They'd be like, "Oh my gosh, you sound so good," and I was like, "Oh, thank you. Thanks." Like, "Oh, do you read books sometimes?" And I was like, "No, I don't read any books." Like, "Oh, because your voice is so good." And I was like, "Okay." So chat would just constantly be gassing me up about my voice, and I was like, maybe I do sound cool. Maybe
Yeah.
I do have a unique voice. I don't know. So I decided to kind of start exploring that. So I ended up first doing audiobooks. I did audiobooks.
What was the first book
And-
you did, real quickly?
I'm not going to say it because it has like my real name on it.
Ah,
and people
okay.
look it up.
Okay.
Got it. Totally fair. Totally
Got
fair.
it.
Yeah. So I don't. Nobody knows anything about my audiobooks because it's just it has my name on it.
Yeah. Get
And
that.
I can't. Yeah. But anyway, I did audiobooks, and then I got approached by one of my friends, and he was like, "Hey, I need voice actors for this game coming out called Hollow Knight. Did you want to do this?" And I was
What?
like, "Yeah, sure, yeah, no problem." So that was my first my first feature in a video game. So I was able to voice a character for Hollow Knight.
That's
And
sick.
then I auditioned for he goes by El Cid. He does a lot of YouTube videos, and he does some crazy stuff. Have you ever seen the Pokemon Hank Hill thing?
No, I
Have
haven't.
you ever seen that video? No? Okay.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he did that one. It's hilarious. But then and then I just started doing some like YouTube short characters here and there, and then I just make stupid voices on stream all the time and do silly impressions. So,
What's your
Is-
best impression?
Yes. Good question.
ooh, I think that is a toss-up between my Cortana and
Dude.
my Timmy Turner.
Do the
I
Cortana
need
right now.
Cortana. I need
Do it right now.
Cortana.
Timmy Turner.
Okay, I'll do Timmy Turner, then I'll do Cortana.
Obtuse rubber goose, green moose, guava juice, giant cake, birthday cake,
Wow.
large chocolate shake.
That is amazing.
I don't know what I
Yes.
just heard. I love
You heard.
that.
You heard the
I love
beginning of
it.
Fairly Odd Parents, bro.
Yeah. No. It was like it was so
I
familiar.
think he,
It
I
like
think he
tickled my
orgasmed
brainstem.
a little.
It tickled my brainstem in a way that I did not necessarily like. I was like, oh, I'm a kid again. I don't have any agency. Oh my god, I gotta get out of here.
Now for the
You
whole.
want Cortana?
Oh yeah,
Wow.
come on now.
Well, my Cortana is sort of like a Siri, almost like it's just automated. So,
The voice assistant, Cortana. Yes.
hi, my name's Cortana. How can I help you today? In
Wow.
1.4 miles, turn
Wow.
left onto.
Wow.
Wow.
That was.
Wow.
She had the fucking robot stops in it. Oh,
Would
my.
you like
Wow.
to hear a sick beat? Cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots.
Wow. That is a talent. That is.
I never got ASMR until I think right now.
That was it. Just made it
Oh
work
my
for you.
gosh.
Yeah.
Hey,
my
Friskk, do
brain's
you
like,
want to do
oh.
my voicemail for me? I'm just kidding.
Who has voicemail?
yeah.
Come on.
Friskk.
All right,
Text
no.
if you're a real one.
Twitch, my Twitch follows. Ooh, you know you can get paid for that now. That you can get paid for your voice to do like Twitch follows and stuff like that.
Are they
You
doing
start-
that on Fiverr? Because I was thinking about doing that.
It's not Fiverr. It's this other one where like even like Paul Robinson, who's the voice of like Wacko from Animaniacs and like
Mhm,
Pinky
mhm.
and the Brain and stuff like that. And then you have even
Okay.
like The Rock. They're all doing like VOs. You can do that too.
Ooh, you need to like link me up with that because I have
Yes.
done some alerts for streamers as well and some other like recording things. So, oh, actually, wait, Gabe, you will appreciate this.
I will.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's gotta sting.
Ooh, Timo, yes.
You had the audacity to bring my fucking lane counter into this show. If for those who do not know, she just did the impression of the biggest cancer in top lane whenever you're playing Garen or Darius, which is fucking Timo, bro. This little raccoon
Yes.
thing. Yes, sir. That's what you doing?
Sir.
Oh my god.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I wanted to ask you. Just gave me flashbacks from this morning, and I can't go back to my L.
I love those little rat characters.
The
though.
fr-
Like, I love
what-
Timo.
the
and then I
Yordles?
like,
Yordles, there you go.
And then
Yeah.
what's his name?
Nar?
Smite, Ratatosker. You see he's like a little rat squirrel too. Like they all have like those
Which?
great. Huh?
No, not Twitch.
Is
He's
it Twitch?
is the guy with like
Oh,
the
okay.
beard.
Oh,
Like he's
no.
got like a really he's really scraggly.
The
No,
Gragas?
he's like a little squirrel thing. He's in Smite. He's his
Oh,
name
he's
is
talking about
Smite.
Smite. I think you're talking about League for a second. I'm like, wait, hold up.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about.
No, we don't know
League.
Smite. We don't know Smite here, man. We're sophisticated. We're
We're
sophisticated.
not.
I don't know any
the
of
little
this.
characters with the squeaky voices. I just love them.
I wanted to ask you, is being a voice actress and you also hear you watch TV, you watch movies, you watch anime, you watch a lot of VO work. Is there anything that you've heard that has made you cringe that you want to revoice,
Something that I've heard that makes me cringe that I want to revoice.
or something you think that you could revoice better? Because there's a lot of bad dubs in anime, for example.
Yes.
Can I redub Golden Boy?
Oh wow. That's.
That's a. The cat Narz, she's out.
I like how I have y'all speechless right now.
Out of all the things that I thought was gonna come out, that was not.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting
Gabe,
that either.
I feel like this is. Yeah.
This is a
you shouldn't have
flabbergasting
expected that.
episode, real jaw dropper.
Or
What
James
can I
Tr-
say?
Really, why that of all things?
I'm actually just kidding. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
the English dub for that. It's actually perfect in every way, and I'd never change it.
Do you do any vocal training? Like, are there any exercises you do every day, like to maintain your voice? Because you are talking a lot on camera, and that could, there's like a waning thing there.
Oh, I guess I probably should, but I don't.
Oh wow.
You know what? Cheers.
Oh
Cheers.
my
Ride
God.
the lightning.
Natural born
Ride the
talent.
fucking lightning.
Wow, she doesn't do any freaking what's it called? A-E-I-O-U. Just do any of that.
I mean, sometimes I'll do that if I guess I'm gonna sing something. I guess so. I'll be like do re mi fa sol la ti do.
That's how it always finishes.
I have a question though. Considering that you're a voice actress, do you find that being a singer and a voice actress go hand in hand when it comes to kind of like the ability? And if someone is looking to be a voice actress as a singer or a singer as a voice actress, do you think those talents are interchangeable?
I will say that I think they somewhat go hand in hand. Sometimes it kind of messes me up because I have this horrible habit. I think what it is when you don't really realize that you're good at voicing anything or voice acting just in general until you just start doing impressions and you just try and you just see what your voice can do. Like you'll be sitting there, you're like watching Pokemon and you're just like, oh yeah, Pikachu.
Pika.
Pikachu.
And it's like, oh, okay, cool. Oh, nice. I was like, I can do that. That's really cool.
That was
Dude.
sick.
That was sick.
Oh yeah.
Pikachu. Pika pika. Pikachu. Shoot.
Oh, that
Like,
was
no,
fire.
really
That
good.
was
But
fire.
like, not everybody's that good. Like, that's the thing. It's like, do you like hearing your voice recorded, like
Oh, I
playing
hate it.
back?
I hate it.
Really?
See,
I hate it.
it sounds
So-
dead on to me. Like, you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, it sounds
really
like you're saying the
does.
right. Like, it's the correct inflections and pitch and stuff. It's like it's
Mhm.
mechanically correct.
So the funny thing about people's voices is that your own specific voice, the way you hear it, is not the
Oh,
same
yeah,
way
yeah.
that other people hear
Yeah.
it, because your voice, the way it bounces off of the bones in your body,
Mhm.
it gives a different vibration, which is very interesting. But you know, like when it comes to, I guess, singing and voice acting hand in hand, it's a lot of mimicking. So I tend to find myself constantly mimicking, and then sometimes I don't even remember what my own voice sounds like. I'm just over here, I'm lost. I'm like, what?
Who am I right
But-
now?
Who am I?
Mhm.
Where am I?
Are there any game projects you want to be a part of? Because I mean, there's so much work in the VO scene, and I feel like the VO scene is blowing up a lot now, especially on
Yeah.
on YouTube. Like you have a lot of like Dog VA, who's like my favorite. He does a lot of work, and he's always highlighting new voice artists or voice artist, voice actor. What's the pronounce?
Mhm.
Voice actors.
Voice
I think.
actor. Oh, yeah.
Voice actor. Yeah.
But
VA
there's
work.
there's also I think it's the one of the like guilds. I think it's the Writers Guild. Made a deal with like there's a specific indie deal that lets like people who are like professionals and professional voice actors do like indie projects at a fair rate that like indie projects can also afford, which is why the guy who made Where the Water Tastes Like Wine, who got, I think, like, was it Sting to voice the whole thing, like that's the reason that happened.
Sting
is
the
because there was a
wrestler?
fucking... Hold on, let me look this up. I mean, just keep talking. Let me look this up just so I can make sure. But I looked this up today and I was like, what? But it has to do with unions because like a lot of indie projects are non-union work, so they made there's a way to like now like do union stuff within like indie projects. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'll figure
I
this out one second.
actually, so I'm not even union. I freelance, and I'm currently trying to get my card so I can do union work, because if you're not verified with this card, I
Mhm.
forget what it's called right now, then you basically can't do half of these jobs. Like you can't do any of these things because it's just required. So I basically I'll just do like an outreach myself. I'll be like, hi, I noticed that you were looking for voice actors, or hey, I noticed your game was silent. Would you like my voice? and then we'll see what happens there, and it just kind of goes from there. But it's been
So
fun.
dope. That's
been
so
really fun.
dope.
Working.
Yeah.
So you also have worked as a host for a couple things as well. Like you've worked a lot with Twitch, very very actively. How has that
Oh
been?
yes. Oh, hosting's really fun. I love hosting. Hosting is it's just a whole new world. It's a whole new world
A
of
whole
just
new world.
things. A whole new world. Yes.
Here we go. So
But,
now she can see. Oh my god.
I oh my goodness. It's been I'm trying to remember the first time I hosted. I think it was on the TwitchCon stage. I think I was doing something in the Charity Plaza.
That's huge.
And yeah, and it was so much fun. It just felt natural. I just kind of got up there and I was like, "Hey guys, what's going on?" Oh, blah 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 blah. And I was like, "All right, I was made for this. Let's do this." And yeah, no, I did stuff for that. I've done hosting at PAXs, so I've done stuff for Versus Evil, and then I've been doing a lot of Twitch Gaming Weekly lately, which is the weekly show for Twitch that they talk about all the gaming news and anything crazy going on in our general, stratosphere. So, but it's I guess it kind of almost goes hand in hand with all the voice stuff I do, so it's somewhat in that same realm there. It's just there.
Interesting.
It's just part of
So
the
I-
toolkit.
I did. Okay, I found the thing I was looking for. Where the Water Tastes Like Wine was made by this one guy, and SAG-AFTRA now has an interactive low-budget agreement, is what it's called, that allows union actors to independently or to more easily work on video games with budgets less than $1.5 million, which means that like you should get that SAG-AFTRA card because then you can work on video games, and it's like you still get paid right.
What's stopping
Like,
you from
it's like
getting
it's-
that
yeah.
card?
You have to do a certain number of things. It's hard to be in a guild.
You have to end up doing a oh my gosh, it's like, from what I understand, you have to do a voice acting part for something that is SAG approved or in, I guess, that SAG region, and then you can submit for the card and be like, oh, I did work with these people who are SAG approved, and then they go,
Okay, here you go.
so.
You just
I'm
gotta
sorry,
get
I do
down with
stupid
somebody.
voices.
No, it's
but I
great.
mean, but
It keeps
unions,
exciting.
like, unions are so important to like to all of our industries. You know, it's like I mean, there was the YouTubers union that was floated for a while. I don't think there's ever going to be a streamers union just because audience share is sort of like individual.
Yeah,
but,
you can't
like,
control that.
You really can't.
Mhm.
But I mean, like, but even so, it's like I would not be surprised given that, like, you know, like all of these big streamers have, like, you know, like had negotiated these wildly different deals, these wildly different outlets. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they're like also talking about it, but like right now it's controlled by sort of management companies. But anyway, yeah, I'm curious. So what do you like? You stream, you voice act. What else do you do? What's your life like?
What's my life like? Well, well, I stream. I play video games, and then I play the video games. I do the hosting. You guys know that. I do the voice acting. I have over 40 plants in my home. So
Do they all have
that's
names?
That's a number.
yeah, I love plants. They're great. I used to do a lot of planting with my grandmother when she was with us, and I just picked it up about a year and a half ago, and it just comes natural, and I'm just like, oh sweet, I have plants, and then I make more plants, and then I just keep getting plants, and then before you know it, my life is plants. But it's really nice because it adds such a wonderful aura to whichever room you're kind of in, and there is such a thing, believe it or not, as plant therapy, and it just plants actually naturally boost your mood. So yeah,
Really?
honestly, I walk into any room in
Sounds
my
right.
house and I see my plants, and I'm just immediately in a good mood. I'm like, hey, what's going on?
You got your own little slice of nature in your room, you know?
Yeah, it's like kind of like paradise.
Do you have a garden outside
it's-
too, or is it just all in the house?
I have a patio. I have a patio.
Oh,
and
wow.
It's
Big.
kind of gardened out as well. So it's yeah, there's just a bunch of plants on there. I completely designed my patio. I'll have to get you guys pictures someday, but I have a pergola. I have this pergola with like lights, and then I have like
What is a
wooden
pergola?
flooring. A pergola, it's the it's like that giant so you ever see like usually you see them at like the really rich people houses in their backyards where they have all of their couches and stuff, but then
Yeah.
there's this giant overhang thing on 4 legs.
I've never
That's a
seen
pergola.
that.
You've
So
never seen? You've
No.
never seen those? Oh,
No.
I'm gonna
they're
Google it
great.
right now.
I need to know
Google
what that
us.
is. A
Yeah,
pergola.
it's
Matter of fact,
a-
I'm gonna pull that up. A fucking. I'm like, what is like? Is it a light or is it just like a fixture? How you spell it? How do you spell pergola?
Pergola.
It's
The Google thing
pergola?
says-
There's-
The Google thing says people also ask, "What is the point of having a pergola?"
There you go. That's the more important question because only rich people have it apparently. So why have a pergola?
I think it's just aesthetic.
Oh.
It's aesthetically pleasing, and you can kind
You
of
talking
decorate
about
it the way you
climbing
want.
plants?
Different ones.
You know, this doesn't look like what it's named. Like to say that this wooden fixture that's just like kind of like another roof almost is a pergola. I just okay. I thought they could have came up with a better name.
Gabe, I googled joists the other day. Do you know what a joist is?
What the
it's the
fuck
same
is a
shit as the
joist?
fucking. It's the roofs. The roof of the pergola. It's just joists.
Oh wait,
Oh, hi, big
we got
handsome.
the dogs.
Hello.
Oh shit.
Special
Oh, this
guest
baby.
appearance.
Oh my god.
Yo, this
So
man's
this-
coming back for more treats, bro.
I know.
Yeah, he's here. Look at him. He looks like he just woke up from a nap. Like he's like, I
Yeah.
feel like she's gonna give me treats soon, so I'm here.
For
He
those who
looks
don't
like
know,
he's-
this is the amazing Indy.
Yeah, this is Indy. Indy's my pride and joy.
Oh, sit pretty.
He actually has a
Pretty.
SAG card because you
Bump
know
it.
they always contract the dogs.
Bump it.
You ever
gotta
seen
bump
Snow Dogs?
Yes, of course. That's the vibes you're getting from the Huskies.
Yeah, they're
This
cute.
man
They're
is
really
this
fun.
man this man is all business. He's like, give me the treat.
Oh my god, I gotta see this.
Here you go.
When I see Indy, I'm reminded of that Disney cartoon Balto. Do you guys remember?
What?
Yeah,
What was that?
Balto.
Yeah.
The
I don't
snow
remember
dog. It's
Balto.
a
Yeah.
animated film. Mm-hmm.
Oh, about the fucking Saint Bernard, right?
Wasn't the Saint Bernard?
Wasn't it? Oh,
No,
fucking, I
no,
remember
that's,
then.
that's
Wow.
not.
Frisk got me. You know what? Y'all have to get out of here. I'll handle
got
this.
you.
You know,
next
matter of
time.
fact, while
I'll
we're
handle this.
while we're
another day.
on that,
Beethoven.
I think.
Definitely.
Speaking of Beethoven,
What are your
Beethoven's
guys'
missing
favorite
Bernard.
Pixar films?
No. Why are we doing this?
No, do it.
all right.
Just one. Just you gotta put one. You gotta put a list. Just one. That's fine.
Honestly, Wally fucks, man.
God damn it! You took mine, motherfucker. It's fine.
Wally fucks.
Ooh,
Wally.
okay.
And Eve. Don't forget Eve.
I know.
Bro.
Eva.
Eva.
First of all, that movie is so amazing because there's
Coco.
literally no Coco.
Yeah.
Is that the one where
You
they
like
have like
Coco?
that death scene, where like the elephant guy
death
dies?
scene?
Oh, I'm talking
It's
about
not-
different Pixar. Wait, am I
I
talking
think you were
about? Pixar?
talking about a different Coco.
I think I am. Yes, because I know there's like a really sad scene where an animated character dies.
I
to
mean,
save
what?
them.
I mean, I feel like every animated cartoon or animated series has someone dying. Every like all of the
Usually.
Disney, all of Pixar.
They
usually
they
do.
gotta go for your heart at least once in the film. What about you,
Yeah.
Friskk?
Oh man. Ooh, so I really love Onward, but Onward just came out. It's really cute.
Actually, what is
Oh,
on? I haven't seen
I
that.
saw so many ads for that.
Yeah, you have to see it. It's actually a really great movie.
Is
It's
it?
about these two brothers, and their dad passed away,
Mhm.
and they're super into Dungeons and Dragons. And on the 18th birthday of the youngest brother, he has a package that his dad told him to, or his mom told him to give to him from his dad, and it has this giant jewel ember thing in it. And essentially, because it's a world where there was magic and it's not really practiced too much anymore, you use that crystal and you could bring whoever you want back from the dead for 24 hours.
What?
So him and his brother are over here and they're about, okay, let's bring dad back, and let's spend a day with him. This is a great birthday gift. And it goes horribly wrong and they only bring back half of him. So it's half a torso. It's just his like bottom half. It's just his pants and that's basically it. And then
So
end
they
up going
brought
up-
back his.
His lower extremities, bro. Just like the
They
pelvis
brought-
down.
Yeah, because
Remember
it's
Cow and
trying
Chicken?
to-
How you never saw the
Ah.
parents from the top up? That's what you
Yeah.
got.
God,
yeah, but you
yeah.
remember how never mind. We started out this chat by saying we all want a battle royale. They brought back the battle bus. Anyway, please continue.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, it's so the way the crystal works is that it just starts bringing them back and just kind of like creating him, and it starts from the ground up, and it just stops the torso because they couldn't hold the magical staff hard enough, and
Oh no.
it just broke.
Oh.
It broke, and they could just go, uh-oh. And I'm not gonna tell you anymore.
All right,
because
fuck,
it's actually
God
a
damn it.
great
Well,
Well,
that's like half
story.
the. I mean, that's like half the trailer. Yeah, the trailer keeps going. There's an adventure.
I mean, before I
Yeah.
got found out there was only half of them, I was about to cry right now. I'm like, oh my God, that's so sweet. And then, well, guess what? Only half of them is in the fucking game anyway. And I'm just like, all right,
Uh-huh.
there's the Disney Pixar humor coming in right there. Like, you're not going to get everything you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I loved Onward, but I mean, if I'm talking about old school Pixar films, then it's definitely up for me.
Oof.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Oh yeah, just get me right in the feels. Get me.
How are they? How are they so good? I don't know. I watched. Was it?
so good?
It was Bao, I believe. Was like.
Bao was so good too.
That was the first short film like helmed by like a like not white director there or some like wild shit. It's so good. It's so good. It's so
Mhm.
good.
Have you seen Bao? Have either of you seen Bao?
No, I have not.
No, it's a
Really?
Pixar short.
It's so
I think
beautiful.
I have. Oh yeah, I have. It's about dumplings or yeah.
Yeah, it's like this
Yeah,
woman
yeah.
loves her son so much and feels like she's losing him.
Mhm.
Wait, what?
Yep.
What?
Gabe, this is gonna
he
make you
die?
cry. This was
It's
no,
gonna-
no.
Oh my God.
It's
All
gonna
right,
make you cry,
fine.
though.
Okay, I got
It's gonna make you
Bow.
cry,
I got Onward on the list. All right, where else are you trying to put me in depression? What else? What else we got there? What's
Did you
the
see
third
Coco
one?
at least? Did
I've
you
seen
see
Coco.
at
I've
least?
seen Coco.
Okay.
Okay, I've seen
Good.
Coco.
Oh,
I
yeah,
have
yeah.
not seen Coco.
If you just want to die inside,
Alright,
go
got
watch
it.
Bao. It's
All right.
so good.
I got my Triforce of crying coming up. I got that all prepped in the side. So you being a voice actress, a Twitch streamer, a host, a fucking plant mom, a fog whisperer, a dog mom, there's a lot of superlatives on your name right now. Is there anything else that you want to do like beyond this? Or they're like, what are like the aspirations looking like for you?
Aspirations for me, I really enjoy content creation. However, I do want to do more. I think I want to do more hosting. I want to seek more hosting opportunities, and then I also kind of want to break into I don't know. I think influencer marketing and just like community, not community management, but just some job positions where I can also assist and help other creators in the space. So, yeah, I'm actually slowly sort of building on that in the background. That's stuff nobody else knows about. So,
Ooh.
I'm just out here trying. Also, I think coding's great. I love coding.
Really? You like
yeah,
that?
Definitely.
just-
Definitely a better career path than anything. Like, coding, very important.
Yeah.
Makes everything run.
Probably the most important
Yeah.
job, up there with medicine and everything.
It's being a mechanic, but for society.
For
yeah, and it's so
society.
interesting too because our entire world runs on code, and thinking that you could either develop something or create something that could help people or even change lives and be used by so many every single day, just having the possibility of building something like that, I think that's incredible.
So if you had a magic
is.
wand right now and you could just code whatever you want, what would be the one thing you think people need to have that coding can create?
You're gonna take her startup idea like that, bro?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
why
need
you
to make
trying
some
take
money,
on my
man. Or
startup
we
ideas?
collab on it, investing, angel investing. We could get this working. We know a couple people.
I don't know, Gabe. I don't know. You acted kind of sus right now. I didn't know.
I
We
mean,
were
I
putting
The
him on.
imposter!
He's
I
the
am-
imposter.
He's the imposter. Gabe's the imposter, bro.
Oh man. Yeah, no. I have like one idea, but I don't want to talk about
Ah.
it. But I guess I would. Yeah. No.
Explain it in the
no.
worst way you can. I think that's even more fun.
It's coding a thing that does things. That does things for people. That
Wow.
the people didn't know that they could do things with the thing. So they're doing the things, and it's doing the thing for them with the thing.
That's actually
Brilliant.
very descriptive.
$10,000. Here's my
I
money.
understand it. I understand it.
Here's the
entirely.
startup. Here, when are we
You're
IPOing? Next
welcome.
week? Like, what's going on? I feel like you already got this locked in.
Listen, Gabe, I'll have my people call your people.
All right,
Don't worry about
that's
it.
beautiful. You got Zune. She handles all my business affairs. You can talk to her. She's great. Why are you slamming over there, Zune?
My gosh.
She handles all my business affairs.
She just wanted this.
Oh my
God
gosh.
damn it.
Bro,
Friskk,
he's
Friskk,
got
I have the
affairs
most
and
important
business.
question to ask you for the night.
Oh.
Mhm.
This is very important.
Oh.
What mic are you using right now? Because it's fire.
It is fire.
Thank you so much for asking about my
Oh, my
microphone. So my microphone is actually it's called a blue blackout spark. So it's from Blue Microphones. The actual microphone is the blackout spark. It retails at $199, and it's pretty fantastic. I've been using it for about 3 years.
Oh,
no,
wow.
4 years. Yeah,
Oh,
because
wow.
I had gotten partnered with them about 4 years ago. I just recently got officially sponsored by them. They're actually sending me a new microphone, so I'm really excited for that one. It's gonna have more classical sound, so I'm excited.
What's classical
um,
sound?
Classical sound. It's just it'll emphasis on the lower tones and
Ah,
stuff, so it'll make my voice sound
Yeah.
even better. But what do you call it? Yeah, a lot of people always ask me about my microphone, and I know my microphone is great, but a lot of it is also my voice. So
Yeah. But I mean, it sounds. Is it a condenser mic? It sounds like it feels like it's like very active. It's like
very
picking up
crisp.
it's picking up very clearly.
you know what? I don't think it is. I'm gonna look
I
at
have no
look
idea.
at it real quick.
I was looking at condenser versus dynamic mics because those are the two kinds.
Oh,
of
it is a
mics.
condenser. Yeah, it is a condenser
Yeah.
microphone.
Because it's like very active. Because Gabe and I are using dynamic mics. We're using the Shure SM7Bs, which are like the other like mic that people use.
Yes.
Shouts to 368 for sending this to my house. But
You're welcome.
dynamic mics are generally like quieter. You have to like sort of like yell into them, or they have like a thing.
You
that
have to
gives you
be
a trigger
on
or
them like
whatever.
this for it to pick up.
Tight cone. But like
Ooh.
that's such a nice mic.
Yeah, I guess
is
I
a
could
very
be
nice
over
mic.
here. It could still pick me up over here. I'm over here. I'm over here. I don't know. My noise gate, I have it a little
I don't know,
little
it
bit
sounds,
tight, but
it's
It's
not
pretty
too
good
bad.
though. It's very tight though. So
What are
Yeah,
your
wait.
si-
So like, tell us about your streaming setup.
Yeah, there you go.
Like,
my
what's
streaming
the-
stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like so a lot of the time when we're talking to people who like make stuff online, we talk about like the technical aspects of it, like sort of either their jobs or like how they do things.
I more want to know about your noise gate settings because I can never get mine right, and it
that's-
always either cuts out too early or it doesn't pick up quick enough, or it's just like I go like slightly lower and it completely cuts out, and it's just like what?
Okay. All right. Okay, Gabe. Okay, see what's gonna happen is
Okay, tell me,
I'm gonna
walk
have
me
my
through it.
people call your people.
Oh, here we go.
Yo, I
Zone
love
handles all my
this.
audio issues too.
And we're gonna
Yo.
get together and we're gonna
Yo, Friskk is
Friskk
is
be hiding all the
Get
deets, yo.
get your money, honey. Get
Do
your
you see
Wow.
money,
this?
honey.
Friskk is
Cons-
absolutely OP. She's
Consulting.
absolutely OP in the
I
meta.
love
She
it.
doesn't give you anything, but gives you just enough.
just enough. So what do you call it? No, actually, if you really need help, Gabe, you can message me later if you would like. But anyway, I guess my setup is obviously my blue microphone. It's the creme de la creme of my everything here. It's the it fuels my soul. And then I have 3 monitors in front of me that show various things at various times. I have my Go XLR, which I absolutely love. It's so good. I can do so many things with it. It's
What else you got on
staple for
there?
My stream. What am I, Go XLR?
Yeah. What other voice modulators do you have on there?
I just changed my own voice, but I don't really use the voice mods. I just use the reverb, and then we've got the megaphone.
Oh my
Ah,
god.
turn of the
that's
century,
great.
no,
That's
no, no.
great. That's great.
And then, hold on, there's a hard tune on here. Hello? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be playing these songs on here. Let's go, my guys. It is Wednesday, my dudes. So,
I love it.
yes, it's silly. But I love it. It's a great piece of hardware, and I will say when the Go XLR came out, I feel like it really just changed the game for content creators everywhere, especially streamers, just because having the entire audio interface, having, being able to mute certain channels, adjust volumes, and just on the fly, it simplified it, because everyone was doing the Behringer mixers when I think I guess since the dawn of time. But
Well, my audio friends are like, Behringer? No.
oh yeah, you will never see me buy anything Behringer ever again. I had two mixers, and that was an absolute nightmare.
So then, I guess a good question to ask you then is, okay, let's say someone is watching, right, and they have their $1,200 stimulus check still, right, and they're like, what do I buy to set up the stream? What do you think is what would you buy with that $1,200 to make to set up a someone's stream?
To set up their stream,
I mean, yeah, like what gear are you looking at as like I'm getting this instead of this, or whatever you think is priority?
I think it's important to, I guess you're talking more peripherals, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay. So peripheral wise, peripheral, I'm sorry. So peripheral wise, I would say definitely a microphone. A good microphone is going to be tippity tip top. And if you want to save, most people get the Snowball or the Yeti. Fun fact, all of those microphones have the same exact hardware in them, and they all sound exactly the same. Just some of them have like the cardioid and the condenser, just certain different things. I would say get a good microphone stand that you will never ever replace. So I love my microphone stand, and it's also adjustable. And then I would tell them definitely get a Go XLR, because it's gonna just change your life. I love my Go XLR. And then I would say, what other piece? Man, this is a really large budget. I don't need all this money. Gabe, you gave me so much.
Hey, I'm just giving you something to work with right here.
Okay. All right.
How much do you think we're at right now, right? Because the microphone, let's say you get a Snowball that's around $50, right? Or you get a Beauty Yeti that's around like $100, right? And then the Go XLR is what, $400?
I think so, yeah.
$400. Mic stand will cost you what, $100?
Yes.
Okay, so we're like around what, $600, something like that. We still got
600,
half the
about
budget
600.
left. You got 600 left.
You still gotta get monitors. You still gotta get monitors. You gotta get PC. You got shit to do.
No,
Yeah,
Bijan, this
come
is
on.
just the peripherals. Like you already have your.
Oh,
computer.
just
the accoutrements. The things to make.
Well,
it
you need
good.
light. You need lights. You need lights. You need a good camera, I guess. Right? Like.
Well, to be fair, you don't need a good camera. So contrary to popular belief, people are like, oh, I need a really expensive camera so it looks really, really good. But you can make even some of the most just cheap cameras look fantastic because you could probably get a Fisher Price camera, but as long as you have good lighting,
Yeah, it's straight up.
gonna
Yeah.
look
True.
good.
But like like the Elgato ring light or the Elgato key light's gonna run you some cash. It's gonna run you some cash money.
Cash, yo, I'm selling an egg.
Oh
I'm
my
just-
god.
Oh my gosh! Like I'm giving away a kidney. For
Yo,
those Elgato
sunlight
key
is
lights.
free,
she's
guys.
on X Games mode.
You gotta give. Okay, first of all, you can for a kidney price.
You need a lot more than that.
That's a down payment on a car. Probably.
Yeah, that's not.
You
It's
know?
probably a bit
Yeah,
more
that's
than
how
that.
much the key lights cost. What do you think we're talking about?
After the resale, yeah.
Yeah,
Everybody's
you ain't
Yeah,
wrong.
scalpers, I guess.
You ain't
They got
wrong.
bots getting them now.
Ooh, you got to take the pandemic into
Dude,
account.
I'm not just thinking like kidney bots, like bots on the dark web being like, "Yo, gotta scalp these kidneys before anyone gets them."
Friskk, how do you feel about VTubers? Because we're all talking about getting three VTubers and we'll never be on camera again.
Okay, first of
Yo,
all, I'm the
play
only
now.
one that
Go
wanted to
ahead.
be a VTuber, but these mofos want to jump on the bandwagon. But
Yo.
do you know what a VTuber
Are you
is? by any
gatekeeping
chance?
this
She
already?
is. She's straight up.
I am. And straight up, yeah. What of it? You can't at me. Friskk, do you know about VTubers?
I
Okay.
don't.
Oh.
I know.
So Narz, since you are the gatekeeper, why don't you
Ooh,
let
tell
her
me
know what
more.
Gatekeepers.
VTubers are?
So pretty
Mhm.
much, it all started probably on YouTube most likely, and this thing called VR chat. Pretty much is like your face gets kind of tracked by a program that is then connected to a 3D model of an anime character or some sort of character that you make. And when you smile or talk, it also smiles and talks. And so there is now a breakthrough of VTubers, which are literally people who pretend to be these characters in this digital world and make YouTube videos. Now they're coming onto Twitch, and now they're streamers, and they never show their real face. They show their avatar face, and they're growing in popularity. And it really isn't that hard to start being a VTuber today.
Oh.
Your voice, the VTubing. Now we're adding a new layer here.
Just, I want 15% of royalty. I'm just letting you know for it.
So
Okay, so-
Friskk. Oh, okay, yeah, go on.
I was gonna say I looked up VTuber and the first thing I see, the first 20 pictures at least, are nothing but anime girls.
There you
go.
So I guess I could be an anime girl.
See, that's what I was about to.
Hi, welcome to my stream, uwu.
Oh wow, perfect. You got the job.
Wow, I don't.
Toyotashimate sugumadorima.
Oh,
日本語しゃべるですか?
Nani?
it's a Japanese throwdown right now. Okay, we're doing it.
We're
We
such
don't-
weebs. I love you,
Clip
Friskk. We're
this.
gonna be
Clip
friends
this.
forever
Clip
now.
this. Someone in the chat.
When two weebs meet each other in the wild.
Hide your power level, Friskk. We can't let them know.
Huh? Nani?
I will never let them know.
Oh my god.
I was about to
It's part of
ask.
our friendship. I'm so sorry. Go on.
I was straight up about to ask, like, VTubers are anime girls. Like, do you like what's your favorite anime? Like, I was like, I was there, but you did it. I mean, look.
Okay. All right. I've been trying to watch more anime. I don't have too many animes under my belt. Coming at number 1, Cory in the House, absolute classic. And then we've got coming in second. I love man, My Hero Academia is so good. I've been really enjoying that. Fruits Baskets just came out with the remake, and I've been watching that, which is absolutely glorious. What else? Oh, I watched Death Note. I'm a little disappointed with the ending. A little disappointed.
A lot of people were like, the midway ending was way better than the actual ending.
Yeah, I was like, what is this? What am I doing? Am I watching Lost all over again? Like, why are you doing this to me?
Bruh.
You guys, you had it like
Bruh.
7 episodes ago. You didn't have to go this far.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot of filler going on there.
Well, when you think about how they're made on like that weird weekly cadence, it makes sense. Filler.
I mean, Death Note was a
Yeah.
really short story. I think it was all manga. It was like literally 30-some episodes.
Yeah,
So it wasn't like it
Yeah.
had like multiple seasons to be
Yeah,
like, oh, we're gonna
but, like-
fill this out.
but just generally, like the pace of how it's made is just like unsustainable for anybody who's like chilling. Also, Godfrey in the chat,
Oh,
boy.
Danny Pena,
Yo.
our boy.
from Gamertag Radio, the voice of
That's
Xbox himself.
Who
Yeah,
was that
he's-
boy?
Danny Pena. He's sort of our like He's our pinch hitter on Super Late at 368, who also like is on the show a lot.
He's also our Microsoft plant.
Yes, thank you, thank you, Narz,
Our
for
industry
siding
plant.
with me. Thank you.
You're welcome, love.
But no, he's he's the homie.
Every time,
He just showed up in chat. He just showed up in chat.
every time Xbox has something to announce, we have to bring him on because they're watering their garden like you water your garden. You know, they got to send us some things. He comes on. He says, "I think Xbox is the best." We know he's. I'm not gonna smudge my boy. He's a great guy. You guys should definitely meet. What I was gonna. There was a damn. I lost the question I had.
I love myself some Xbox. Yeah. You know, I wish I could play games more leisurely offline, but I feel like as a streamer, you don't get too much time to play games like you used to. But man,
Do you
if I
stop?
could just sit on my Xbox. Yeah, I basically stop. Like I barely play games on my off time just because I play them all the day on stream.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh hey, look,
But it's
adult responsibilities.
It's very different, right? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, we had a guest recently on the show, your princess Jaden. She's a League of Legends streamer, and she was talking about how whenever she plays, the minute the camera goes off, it is like, I'm done. Don't ask me about these games. I want to, do other things. Because, like, you're living on these things so long, 8 hours, 12 hours, almost 7 days a week, 5 days a week, depending on what schedule you have. And it feels like you can never get out of them and you get trapped in this world. Is there any things that you do as, like, a decompression from gaming?
Yeah, to decompress from gaming, I turn off my stream and then I grab doggo number 1 and doggo number 2 and then we're gone. We hit the old dusty trail and we ain't coming back. But yeah, no, I just go out with my dogs. We'll go on like a little hiking trail or we'll go to the dog park and yeah, we just kind of go walk around and run around and I just go outside. I enjoy being outside, so being a streamer, you're inside all the time. So it's like, as much as I love being inside, and don't get me wrong, I feel like everybody's got a little bit of the homebody in them. But yeah, since I spend so much time indoors, I'm just over here going, okay, well, I'm gonna go outside now. Don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Don't at me. Don't ping me. I'm not going. There's not going to be a hike stream.
Yeah.
Don't at me.
And I hate
And everything you
it, but I hate
do as
feeling
well.
that way. Ugh.
Everything you do as well as like all at home. Like you don't need to really travel for it or anything like that. Do you have anything coming up in the pipeline that you want to talk about? Also, maybe some
Give us a plug.
a new game you're gonna be VOing for.
Let's see.
That's the
Anything I can
NDA
talk
face.
I know that's what I was like.
Yeah, you,
About that. You know the thing that's the
what?
thing that does the thing.
What thing? Oh my gosh. Anyway. Well, I'll be hosting Twitch Gaming Weekly next Thursday. So if you guys
Sick.
want to tune in, we're gonna be talking about all the hot topics in the gaming news going on next week. And do I have anything else happening? Do I have it? Do I want to go look at my account? No, that's all I'm saying right now. We're good.
Matter of
Don't
fact,
look at your
I wanna
calendar.
get on that real quick because you are doing weekly daily news coverage. Has there anything that happened recently in gaming that made you just want to pull your fucking hair out, that you thought was just dumb, or amazing? Let's we can hit a positive tone too.
What about dumb amazing?
I like
Dumb
that.
Amazing.
Best of both worlds.
The NVIDIA keynote.
All right, are you saying that because you're
streaming
sponsored?
internally. I'm not sponsored by NVIDIA. Well, I'm an NVIDIA partner, kind
Zune,
of.
you
yeah.
lied to me. How
What?
dare you?
No, I'm not sponsored by NVIDIA. I do work with them, and I'm an NVIDIA partner, so they do reach out to me to work with them on certain things. But I did watch the NVIDIA keynote, and I think the one thing that frustrated me the most was that the 3080 was there the entire time behind the spatulas, and none of us saw it, and I was so mad. I was so upset. I was visibly mad, and I was sitting there in my chat like screaming for 30 minutes. I was like, guys, it was there.
The
It was
whole
there the
time.
whole time. It was there. We didn't know. Like, and it's so funny because when you rewind and you go back and watch the VOD, it's sticking out just a little bit, and I'm just
a
like,
tip.
yeah.
Did you
And
go-
then when he got the big daddy out the oven, I'm like,
The,
all
the
right,
3090.
okay, graphics card daddy. Okay.
Wait, what graphics card are you running right now?
I am currently running a 2080 Ti.
Oh, she's in a
for now.
different tax bracket. Let's go. The chosen
yeah.
people. That's what I'm talking about. Are you gonna upgrade? Unless Nvidia sends you a card and you know whatever it is. Let's say you aren't partnered with NVIDIA, are you going to upgrade? Because I personally don't think it's worth upgrading if you have a 2080 Ti, because it's just like the difference I don't think is that big enough to warrant like you spending $1,200 like 2 years ago or a year ago to be like, oh, I need to get this new graphics card. Oh, you didn't buy this? It was gifted? Oh my God.
I know. It's okay. It's NVIDIA. They love me, but I also love them. They're wonderful.
NVIDIA plant.
Speaking of wonderful, honestly, if I didn't have any type of relationship with NVIDIA and I saw the new 3000 line, I probably wouldn't upgrade because the 2080 Ti is still fantastic and super powerful, and it really doesn't need to be replaced right now. But if I was over here going, yes, indubitably, I hate money. I want to spend it. I want to spend it all. And then you would see me going and getting a 3090. But
I mean, you and you also have to buy the monitor too, so you really do have to throw
gotta
away
have
all
both.
the
You gotta
money
have
that you
both.
have.
You need the
Yes,
ecosystem, you know. Burn your
However-
cash.
It's a little bit of a plunge, but you know what? Here I am. Just maybe the NVIDIA gods will shine down upon me sometime within the next 3 to 7 weeks, but we can only hope.
She's probably getting that fucking card.
Yeah, I hope. I mean, look, I'm actually looking forward to that content. That sounds like something I would like to watch.
Yes. The card I was
Do
praying
Friskk?
for this whole time.
You should totally review like tech products in that same voice.
In the Mid-Atlantic accent, please.
Yes,
God,
yes. I
please,
would
God,
literally
yes.
watch the entire review, just like the graphics card that you get with that exact like voice.
What the prim proper just like.
Yes.
Yes.
That's the Mid-Atlantic accent. That's the JFK
Is
shit.
it really?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the
Okay,
Great
okay.
Gatsby shit. That's how they were talking.
And here we have the 3090. As you can see,
No, no,
it
no,
is-
no, no,
No,
It's
no,
one
it's
before
other
that. It
voice,
was
other
like
voice,
that-
other voice, other voice, other
The
voice.
radio 1920s radio voice. That's the Mid-Atlantic.
You could
accent.
also hit it with the
It's like-
tomfoolery where it's just like, oh, let's get into the benchmark test. It doesn't matter. Then just throw it out
You
the
know-
fucking door.
But you know, you did the. It's like
Money
trying
equals
to remember what
performance.
I
There you
said.
go. That's your review.
you were talking about the 3090 like in 3 to 7 weeks.
Wait, I was like, oh, I do hope that. Damn it! What?
That was it. You
Yeah,
were
you-
you were getting there. You were
No,
getting.
you lost it. You lost it. Yeah.
That's it.
No, you lost
She-
it.
the
you
many
lost it.
voices in her head are gone now.
The
That's
Venny
it.
Just-
I was
voices.
doing.
Just here. Let
I
me.
do hope that someday, and I will be blessed with a 3090.
Yes.
There it is. There it is.
And,
Close,
and
close,
I will
close.
be I will be very elated, and
No,
I
no.
don't, I don't know
Now
what
you're
I'm
you're
doing
trying too
anymore.
hard now. It's gone. It's
Hold
never
on,
coming
hold on,
back.
hold on.
I don't know where it is. I don't even know what I was
It's
saying.
trapped
the
in
old
your head
accent.
somewhere.
It's the old timey movie accent. It's the one where it's like.
Nah,
That doesn't help.
that's
Bijan.
not how she
I
sounded.
know.
Hey,
I'm
Charlie Brown.
All right.
We should have clipped it. Oh well, it's gonna be in the VOD. It's gonna be in the archives.
So
Show.
Friskk, it's 11:51, and at 12 a.m. people get stabbed in New York. I'm not trying to kick you out, but we did do something fun off camera, which was I think we created a new song that we have to debut. We have to go 16
No.
16
Oh,
barks.
What you mean?
We, yeah. What you mean we? I'm out. I'm tapping
We
out.
created a new song. Why aren't you?
No.
All right, so I think everybody knows about the WAP, right? But like y'all don't know what we talking
Oh
about.
God,
this
no, no,
WAP.
no. We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
This is the wet ass puppy.
No.
Damn, none of you people prepared for this. Y'all gonna leave me hanging
And
here.
Bijan, can
No,
you
this is all
take us
you.
out?
I can take us
Thank
out.
you. Thank you.
That's fucked.
I can take us home.
That's
I'm looking
fucked.
at videos of the Mid-Atlantic accent and trying to listen to them while we're doing the show.
Wow.
It's not gonna work. Because I
Stabbed by
would
my
love-
own people, and it's not even.
Wait,
12
wait.
a.m.
What about this? Why don't we have Friskk take us out?
Ooh,
Wait, no. Well, so first of all, Friskk, who should we raid? Who do we send our people to? Where do we go?
that's more
Where
important.
do we send the people to?
Yeah,
Oh
where do
my
we send them?
gosh.
Not off a cliff, hopefully.
Not off a cliff. Definitely not off a cliff. I don't know. People, where do y'all want to go? I mean, I didn't have anything in mind.
What is the
That's fair.
people? What do the people
Well,
want?
here, Friskk. Let me look up a Mid-Atlantic accent and send you it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Does
Oh,
anybody
you can take
have
us out of
any
that voice.
streamer friends or anybody in
do
chat?
see.
Throw your suggestions on who we should raid if you got someone in mind who you think deserves the
Mhm.
raid. Oh, we're figuring this out.
There's so many
I do
YouTube
think-
videos and they're all bullshit. Go on.
Mm.
I'm over here looking for someone to raid, and I just don't
I got 4 paws. I got some fur. I'm a wet ass puppy.
know. Certified treats, 7 days a week.
Oh, here we go. 7 days a week. I'm off the leash. You can't see me. I'm barking. I'm free.
You're
Oh,
one
and
of
the
my new
dog's
favorite
here. The
people.
dog. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Oh my God. So
I got these treats in my hands.
that's a hungry ass puppy.
He's a hungry
Aw.
little puppy.
Oh, you're disgusting.
Do we got a village we're about to raid? Do we have that?
Wait.
Oh.
Friskk, I do have it.
Huh?
Bijan's
Here's
looking
an
for this
example.
fucking voice
No,
instead
no,
of
I
finding
found it.
the
I found it. Shut up. Don't look at me. Chat, look at me. I am Brandon's on. We could raid Brandon.
Oh,
We could raid Claire Pix or the Haley Baby, says chat. I am Brandon's amazing soul. Where's Puppy Cam? That's 2 votes for Brandon, 1 vote for other people.
I think we go. It is a democracy. It is a democracy. Okay.
I
think we
would
go
give
with
the
Brandon.
people like a half second longer to vote.
Half
but I
second
do love
longer?
Brandon.
Just
I do
like,
love
I mean,
Brandon.
okay, we'll give him. All right, half second. Let's see. Wait.
All right, done.
There's
15
it.
seconds done. It's done.
Okay, look, we got to prep you right now. This is a big deal. Okay, Bijan, prep her on how to outro. We prep her.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So you've heard the Atlantic, the mid-Atlantic accent, the well, say that kind of thing. Yeah. So just tell people where to find us, which is Thursday nights, 10 p.m. at twitch.tv/368nyc. Other than that, like whatever you want, I think.
Wait, Thursday nights, 10 p.m. You said?
Yes,
EST?
Eastern
Eastern,
Standard
yeah.
Time.
Okay, all right.
And remember, the
That's
accent
it.
you're doing
That's
is
all I
this. See, you want to say we're doing this next week. See, that's how you want to do it. See, that's what he's trying to talk about. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. Sort of. Yeah. sounds-
That's a great example.
But
You see, you can definitely find us over here on Thursday nights at 10 p.m. EST every week, every Thursday, 10 p.m. on the dot, really sharp. Be sure to come in here and join us, folks, next time
That was great.
that's it.
on Dragon Ball Z.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Vegeta, what's it say about our power level? Anyone want to finish it? Anyone want to finish it?
Can't beat that.
You got this.
Are we
I believe in
we
you.
out? What the fuck? I don't even know if we're
not-
leaving.
We're not out yet. We're not
Oh,
out yet.
oh,
We have some viewers. We have like 3. We have a few seconds.
I think Zuna's taking us out.
Zune isn't taking us out. Zune.
Yeah, we're done. No, we're not. Yeah, we are. She just outroed. Are you not listening?
Okay. Oh, I can't hear her.
We picked a person to raid. It's Brandon.
I rated.
He raided already.
From what I
Oh my
understand.
God.
No, I only rated because I thought you said that was
Please
the
keep
outro.
this
That was
in the
bad.
VOD.
All right,
Please
no, we're done.
keep this
we're
in
done.
the VOD.